Alright, Chapter 3, Common Problems and Causes and Remedies. Troubleshooting of the blower motors. Motor does not store the cause. Open circuit. Remedy. Check for the location of open circuit. Reconnect the connections if the leader of the cable is broken. Call with the winding open circuit. Replace the motors. Motor does not start. Incorrect connections. Correct the correct connections. Motor does not start. Undo overloading locked rotor condition. Check the driving equipment. Alright, problem. Incorrect motor speed. Causes. Incorrect connections. Remedy. Correct connections as per drawing. Problem. Lost insulation resistant earth fault. Causes damage, insulation, dirty windings, decay, and insulation. Remedy. Attend and repair. Alright, bad communication or communication or sparks and brushes. Incorrect brush position. Reset the brush in correct positions. Worn out brushes. Change the brush to specified quality. Uneven beating of the brush. Bed the brush properly. Brushes do not slide freely in the brush holder. Make the brush to slide freely. Brush pressure is too low. Replace the brush spring. Brush pressure is high. Adjust the pressure. Noisy bearing causes bearing damage or dry. Check the bearings. Change the bearings. Motor too high. Inadequate ventilation. Check the cooling. And short circuit to field windings. Replace the motor. Alright, dudes, ensure air intact should be given the free of the foreign body to ensure all power connections are intact. Lifting hooks to be removed at the top after fixing the dynamic braking resistant unit of the locomotive, same to be fixed for the bottom portion of the resistor bank. Mesh guard to fix for the bottom portion of the dynamic braking resistor unit removed by fitting of the dynamic braking resistor unit of the locomotive. Provide the 10mm thick neoprene gasket over the fixing of the whole of the locomotive floor. Power of the resistor must be filled with the immediately event of the over temperature airflow failure. Similarly, the repair is to be done with a technically qualified skilled personnel. Restrict the overloading resistant elements. Ensure the current carrying capacity of the voltage drag grade control power cables. Ensure the working of the QVRF on the dynamic braking QF and QE relays. Ensure the regular calibration of the QF and QE relays. Cable resistance also should be taken into account. Check the insulation resistance of the motor before putting into the operation overhaul repair. Ensure the proper flow of the cool air ventilation openings must be cleanly obstructed. Ensure the implementation of MS, SMI, TCA issue with the RDSO, vacuum cleaner cleaning of the carbon dust inside of the motor, inside the blowing and dry compressed air. Ensure the provision of CTF-N-O interlock MVRF circuit on the positive side. Alright, don't. Do not distribute the OVRF settings. Set the value at -12 plus 0 or -2 millimeters of the WC. Do not clean with a hard wire brush or file. Do not apply resin varnish on boards of the dynamic braking resistor. Do not reuse lock washers, oil seals, felt packing. Replace them with new ones. Do not do any modification without approval of the complete authority. Do not bypass the protection provided by the dynamic braking resistant circuit. Do not mix the elements of the top tray to the elements for the other trays. Do not use the dynamic braking if any traction motor is isolated. Working on the ECC MVRF when not working with a relay quality Q50 is wedged. Do not operate the SA9 under circumstances while working with the dynamic braking resistant unit. Alright, then this goes in the appendix and references.